Hi everybody, we're here today to show you something really special. You've heard of the Super Cs, you've heard of the Earth Roamer. Now let me show you something that is going to be even better, and we have them here right now. This is extreme.
Hey, welcome to another video from Motorhome Specialist. My name is Elisha Bendele.
I'm Ted Eaton.
And we were super excited to talk about this really unique RV, which has Extreme Package. But this is the Dynamax Isata 5, and what I want to first talk about is the two packages that are on it, right? So this has the Xplorer Package, which you've probably heard of. Ted's going to tell us a little bit about the Extreme Package. The Xplorer Package is this gorgeous paint job that you see behind us. Custom paint job, looks fantastic in person, looks great out in the wild. The Xplorer Package also comes with 400 amp hours of lithium, and it comes with 950 watts of solar, which is impressive at this price point. Comes with heated storage bays and a heated wet bay with an extra temperature sensor and heat system in that wet bay. Comes with a special insulation package throughout the entire unit, walls, floor, roof, and the front cab area. So,
and dual-pane windows.
Dual-pane windows. Yeah, that's a huge deal. Dual-pane windows, if you didn't know, it's going to make your ride a lot quieter. You're going to hear less of the outside noises, but also it's going to be better insulation.
Yes.
And then this has the Extreme Package. So Ted, why don't you tell me a little bit about the Extreme Package?
The Extreme Package is just going to take it to another level. It takes the Explorer Package and basically takes the Explorer Package off-road. So what we're going to start with is liquid springs underneath it. It's going to have liquid springs on the front and on the rear. It's going to have 40-inch military-grade tires on it. What this system does is it's going to allow you to adjust your ride no matter what terrain you're in. You can go to a sport mode if you're on tight roads, tight corners, or if you're on the backcountry. You can go to regular normal mode, which is what most people use because it's a combination of both that, or you can go comfort road ride, which is going to be very, very soft going down the road. The other thing is these are made special. These are also military grade, made by Buckshot on the wheels. That's a very big item.
The Extreme Package also comes with this upgraded front bumper.
Yes.
So this bumper has some integrated lighting built in here. These are extremely bright. There's a little compartment right here, Ted, where you can mount,
you could put a winch in there. You could add a couple more lights if you wanted to. You can do just about anything you want to. The wiring's already there for it.
And I didn't know this, but Ted just taught me this. This trailer hitch right here could be used for maybe pulling your plane out of a hangar or backing a boat down a dock so you can see it better. Really,
especially with the height you have on this one,
right? Because
you have so much height, you can actually push a boat in from the front, and you're not going to get the engine underwater.
So the Extreme Package, just to recap real quick, so I drive a truck that has some airbags in it, and you can choose whatever height you want and choose whatever ride feel you want. Mm-hmm. Comfort, off-road, sport, whatever. This has the ability to do that. So
this has the ability to do that, but the beautiful thing about the liquid springs, it's computerized. So, it's like 40 milliseconds. It will adjust depending on your speed, terrain, and what you're going on. It will adjust the ride of your truck.
So if you're cornering around a sharp corner, it's going to
raise
one side up, so you're not tipping it.
And this also has the ability to lift. You can raise and lower this one, and also can go up an additional 10 inches if it needs to.
And that liquid spring system actually is your leveling system for the coach as well.
Yeah, and the nice thing about that is you can level. It's called earth leveling on it, so it's going to fit to the terrain that you got. And it's going to level out the coach without having the jacks down, which gives you more clearance if you're backcountry, off-road, whatever. You don't have to worry about tearing up a jack.
That is a great point. How many trades do we get in where someone has hit the jack because they had too much of an angle of approach to some rock or driveway? Mm-hmm. Not going to have to worry about that with this.
And because it has a single wheel in the back versus dualies, That frees up getting rocks and limbs or whatever else stuck in between the two dualies in the back. By having a single tire, it takes away from getting that stuff stuck and popped underneath the coach.
That's a great point. Let's just real briefly talk about Dynamax. I mean, Dynamax for us here at Motorhome Specialist is a great partner. They're one of the best made motorhomes that we have on our lot. And I truly mean that. And one of the ways you can tell is just the way that Dynamax support helps us out, the way Dynamax comes in handy when we have an issue, but also just the way that the units show up to our lot. They show up perfect. They show up completely built, no parts hanging off. They show up looking incredible and standing tall.
And they've shown a lot of innovation lately with moving to the lithium batteries on a lot of their rigs, and then also coming out with this and working with Liquid Springs to put together this package, which is first of its kind that's out there.
So Ted, if someone wants to buy one of these from us, what's the best way they can do it?
Pick up the phone, give us a call.
Do you want them to call you, or?
Oh yeah, call me. Call me.
Yeah.
If you got any questions on anything else, I'm the only Ted at MHSRV. Give me a holler.
Ted's been here a long time, got probably a wealth of knowledge, especially about these Super Cs. You can call Ted. You can browse all their inventory on our website, MHSRV.com. Quick note about that, we're the largest volume motorhome dealership in the world. So no one sells more motorhomes out of a single dealership than we do. We're just south of Dallas, Texas, in Alvarado. We have tons of camping spots here available if you want to come camp, if you want to come here camp in your unit when you pick up. We have golf carts available for you to go look around the lot, but we have over 600 coaches here in stock that you can look at. So this truly is like the Disneyland of RV shopping.
Absolutely.
If you want to go to one place where you can see everything, this is the place to go.
And pretty much if you come here and you can't find the floor plan, chances are they don't make it.
That's very true, yeah. All right, let's check out some more about this coach. Ted, tell us about it.
It's on a Dodge 5500. It's a very sturdy, steady chassis. Has been very durable. Everybody that has it has a Cummins engine in it. It's got the 6.7 in it. Bulletproof engine. It has been notoriously good. Of course, you got the Extreme package on it. This is something that Dynamax does that not a lot of other people do. If you go to Dynamax, if you order a coach from us and you're having it built and it's coming down the line, you can go on Facebook and actually watch the progress of that coach coming through the plant, which is really unique for a builder.
That's pretty cool. Let's open up this real quick. I want you to point out, you were telling me about how the bays are insulated, but this bay specifically has rotocast storage. It's not like plywood or that cheap tin that's gonna rust.
Rotocast, and you can actually put, like if you're on the backcountry and you need to put bags of ice in here, you can put bags of ice in here because there's also a drain to it. So it's
cool feature.
Yeah, it's a really cool feature.
You can mount your TV out here. You've got HDMI.
This comes off. This is fixed up with the bedroom TV. You can just move it from the bedroom and hang it right here.
That's great.
It's all set up with the cable and the plug-in right there.
So in the interest not to spend 40 minutes on the outside before we move to the inside, we'll just mention a couple of features that are really important. Yes, it's got the frameless windows. Of course, it's got the armless awning. It's got the beautiful, beautiful paint job. They do a great job at cutting and buffing this. So you don't feel a line at all between these two paint colors because they have so many layers of clear coat on top.
Truma water heater. Yeah.
Yep.
Tankless water heater. You got a watermizer in there, so when you're using water, you can get it hot within 3 to 5 seconds, and then you can turn it down to where you're not going through all the water that you have if you're boondocking.
That's pretty great. You want to open that up?
This is going to be another insulated bay that will keep stuff, it's going to keep it from freezing. So if you want to put something in here and you're in cold weather, this is the bay you want to use. This bay and the other bay on the other side we'll show you are the insulated bays that stay warm all the time.
Thermofoil insulation, that's part of the Xplorer package. Basically NASA technology right there.
NASA technology.
Slam latch storage, that's great.
This is the coolest of cool right here. Talk about storage.
Wow. You can easily get in there. If you put something a little too far in there and you can't reach it, don't worry, you can just hop up in here.
Or you can just come to the side and reach that out through here.
I love it. So 3 entry areas to that. That's fantastic. Ted, tell us a little bit about the camera system. So I noticed you have side view cameras on this, but you have 2 rear view cameras there.
You're going to have 4 camera scenes. You're going to have the 2 sides, and then you're going to have 2. We got one shooting down at the hitch, the other one shooting back at your trailer. So you'll be able to see all 4 of those all the time.
That's really cool. So if you're towing something, you can rest assured you can see, what you're towing on the screen to make sure it's still there.
Right.
But also if you're kind
If
of
you're going to hook something up, then you have another camera that you got a good view of what you're backing into.
that's awesome. All right, let's move around to the side.
This is your water bay.
So we talked about how this is insulated in here. This is that, it's got an extra temperature sensor, and this is that extra heater right in there. So, I mean, you can definitely camp from Maine to Miami in pretty much any weather conditions.
Yes.
This coach is set up for that. This is made for camping anywhere, going off-road, going off the grid, going where other campers and RVs can't go.
And this is a holder for your dump hose,
Love that.
all built in.
Moving on down the side here, got your generator. Obviously, it's going to be Cummins Onan. They're going to use the best brand they can. 8,000 watt Cummins Onan generator. This is the quiet diesel one. It's going to run off the same diesel tank as your engine. So that's a great feature, but it's very, very quiet, very, very efficient. Probably the best brand you can get.
And Mike, if you get a chance, can you get right here? This is going to be the back end suspension of the liquid springs, just to see how beefy that is.
It's great.
That's why they can do it without dualies on the back.
All right, let's move on.
So what you're going to have here, or this is where you fill your propane up, and then you got your def. Okay?
Let's show everybody just the kind of ease of access to here. So you've got this large, massive step there, matches the color of everything, but really easy to get in here. But also this cab area, if you can get a shot of that, really, really, really comfortable. You've got this beautiful leather seats. It's kind of hard to explain unless you're here in person seeing it, but it's really, really comfortable. Probably one of my favorite chassis to drive.
Oh,
period.
absolutely.
I mean, the Dodge
Dodge is a powerhouse.
Yeah.
It's been around forever.
And they just lay everything out really nicely. Everything feels premium, feels good.
And with the technology that they've changed, you got the big screen on the dash now. You got it's an SLT package, so that's going to be a higher grade package than just a normal custom.
So higher trim. I was playing with the audio system inside earlier in the cab area. It's got a ton of bass. Sounds incredible.
Yeah, it's an awesome system.
All right, let's check out the inside.
All right.
All right, let's check out the interior of this Dynamax Isata 5. Real quick, before we get started on the interior, I want to mention it has a triple entry step that's all electric, so very easy to get in. That first step is only a couple inches off the ground.
And it comes with a slide topper. We had the slide in, so we had you can see the slide topper out there right now.
So this floor plan is the 28 SS.
This
Probably
is
my
a
favorite.
great floor plan because you have a north-south bed in the back, so you can actually utilize the bed while you're going down the road. It does have the recliners in it. There's an option for a booth to be put in here, but the recliners are much more popular item. They're going to have massage, they're going to have heat, they're going to have all the things that you want from a recliner at home. It's going to be right here.
Super comfortable. You even have wireless charger right here. You can set your phone there. It's going to wirelessly charge. You can work on your laptop here while watching TV there, but these are very comfortable.
Yeah,
Obviously,
Thomas
you got
Paine is a
storage there.
great manufacturer of furniture.
Yeah.
Then you also have a garbage can right here, which is really unique to this coach and this floor plan. Nice thing it's there, but then you have a door on the side that you can open up and pull it out if you have a coffee maker or something sitting on top. The quality of the build in this is what's really spectacular. These cupboards, a lot of coaches, when you shut them like that, they're going to go blow out. This one is just solid. And then you got the soft closed drawers in a Super C.
That's incredible. What I like about the Dynamax 2 is the cab over area is massive, right? So they really do a good job of opening this up, making it a truly usable sleeping space. So many other Super Cs, this area up here is so small, it's just you're claustrophobic. You sit up in the middle of the night and you'll bang your head. So very nicely done, and they give you this nice safety bar here, which other brands don't do.
No, and the safety, it's not just a safety bar, but a lot of people that will utilize a rig like this are going to be, boondocking.
True.
So you can take tubs. If you have extra stuff that won't fit in your cargo bay, you can put these tubs up here, and this will keep them from coming into the, while you're off-roading a little bit.
Great point. Also, I just noticed, obviously there's lighting up here, so it's well lit, but you also have vents up here. So if you're sleeping, you can close the curtain and still get airflow into this area.
Yes.
That's a great feature. Just premium stuff in the Dynamax. So, you know, if you're looking for high-end diesel kind of features and feel and quality, I mean, just look at the solid surface countertops with that inset lighting. If you're looking for those kind of features, but you really want to be able to go off-road and go off the grid and go to really cool places and experience how gorgeous this country or other countries are, this is how you got to do it.
Yeah,
right? You're not going to get there in a Class A diesel.
Nope.
You're going to get there in a Dynamax Isata.
You're not going to get there in
Extreme Package.
Extreme Package.
All right, well, let's check out the rest of the coach.
So one of the nice things and features about this 28SS is that I like, especially for boondocking, is it comes with a 12-volt refrigerator. You cannot get another refrigerator size in here where some of the other brands have an option for a residential. Personally, I wouldn't want to have a residential if I was going off-grid. 12 volts going to last a lot longer and it's going to keep stuff cold all the time. You also have a pantry right next to because you have a 12-volt refrigerator, gives you more storage for food. 3 pantry drawers and then a shelf. Very good space. And then there's a little closet back here with a adjustable shelf that you can make and put whatever you want to as a secondary storage unit. Then over here, you have what runs the coach. This is your Firefly system that's going to do your air, temperature, lights, generator, you name it, it does it. It can operate from here. You can also get an app, put it on your phone, and you'll be operating the same way. Then you have a luxurious bathroom. Got a nice marbleized shower. You got the sink, and in this coach, you're going to have the Mercerator toilet in it, which is a power flush toilet, which is unique for a 28SS too. So that's a key feature. And then, of course, you have the bed, the queen size bed in the back with storage on each side of it and plugins on each side of it.
All right, so as we wrap up this video, just want to mention a couple more things about our dealership. You know, we are just south of Dallas, Texas, with the largest motorhome dealership in the world. We have the best pricing you can possibly find for any motorhome anywhere. This truly is a place where your money buys more. We do more volume than anybody, so we get better deals. Kind of a secret there, better deals from manufacturers than anybody, so we give you better pricing. We don't charge any fees, nothing crazy like that. You know, we did this video pretty fast, so if there's more that you want to see, Ted can help you out. If you call Ted directly at the number we'll put below, you can talk to Ted. Otherwise, you can call the dealership at the number below or check out all our inventory on our website. We don't just have Super Cs, we have every type of motorhome you can possibly think of.
Yeah, because if you can't find a floor plan here, they don't make it.
Yeah.
We are very extremely thankful for you guys spending the time with us for us to show you this magnificent coach.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks.